I love technology, but boy, are we hard to shop for, especially in this economy where technology can be so expensive. And there's so many different options. How do you know what to choose? Well, here are 5 gifts for tech lovers that won't break the bank. First on our list is the Logitech MX Master 3, and this is great for anybody that works in their Mac all day like I do. If you're nerdy like me and work on spreadsheets, this is a game changer. Anyone working on video editing, this is a great option as well, or anyone just wants a better experience on their Mac with comforts, this is the Logitech MX3. It's just so comfortable to hold in your hand. It's larger than some of the other mouses out there, so it just holds very nicely. But what really sets apart this mouse compared to other mouses is the side scroll wheel right here. So the way it works is you hold it in your hands and use your thumb to scroll left and right. And why this makes your experience so much better on your computer is you may be like me working on a lot of spreadsheets and you're able to scroll left and right on your spreadsheet very easily without having to go to the very bottom, click the little scroller and go back and forth. This just makes it very seamless. Another application I use this all the time is if they do a lot of video editing. You have a long timeline and you can just scroll left and right on here very easily to get to where you want to go to. So the side scroller, just for this one reason right here, it changes everything. And then you're able to program different buttons on here. You have a button right here and another button right there that you can program to do different things. And then you have another button right here on top that you can click, and this will change the way it scrolls for you. One will go very smooth and fast, and then you click it and it will go to more of a slight mechanical feel where you can feel every little turn that you do to be more exact. Just be aware, when you go buy the MX Master 3, there are 2 different versions of it. There is a version for the Windows and a version for the Mac. If you buy the one for the Windows, it will work on your Mac computer and your Windows computer. There's a special feature for the Mac version, and the Mac version will allow you to control the mouse seamlessly between your Mac computer and an iPad. So if that's important to you, make sure to get the Mac version. But if you're someone that uses Windows and Mac, I would recommend getting the Windows version so you can use it on all your different devices. And this comes in at $99 for the newest version, which is called the MX Master 3S. And the S is advertised to be more precise, quieter on your clicking. So if this click bothers you, get the 3S. But if that doesn't bother you too much, this version is great, and you can get it for a little bit cheaper for about $89 on Amazon. Next on our list is those that love entertainment, and that is the new Apple TV 4K. And what makes this smart device unique compared to the other smart TV devices is that it integrates so well with your other Apple products. So not only can you watch your favorite TV shows on Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Apple TV+, but it integrates so seamlessly with your Apple products. So if you want to show your friends some photos, you can do AirPlay and put it on the TV. Another great feature is if they have a MacBook, they can be sitting on the couch and they can do AirPlay and put their whole entire computer screen on the TV. So they can show their friends what they're working on. Maybe they're working on a video or some photos or just want to give a demonstration. That is a great feature with the Apple TV. And if the person you're buying a gift for loves smart home features, the new Apple TV may be a great option for them because now it supports Thread. And Thread is the new standard for smart home devices that allows them to connect more seamlessly throughout the house, gives faster connection and responsiveness. So it is a great addition to the Apple TV. And if that's important to the person you're buying it for, the Apple TV 4K may be a great option for them. So I did lie a little bit in my title. This is the only one that's over $100. It starts at $129, which is lower than it used to be at $150. But if you want the Thread features for the smart home, you would have to pay the $150 for that. But again, it's cheaper than the $200 that it used to be. So a great device. I love this. We're just getting the second TV, so I'll probably be buying an additional one for that as well. If you're buying a gift for someone that loves taking photos on their iPhone, then the Peak Design tripod is right for them. So I actually got this last year from my mother-in-law. and I love using it with my iPhone. So one of the problems with traditional tripods is they're big and bulky and you can't carry it around with them. But that kind of defeats the purpose of having the convenience of carrying your smart home for pictures instead of a normal DSLR camera or mirrorless camera. So the way this works is there's little magnets in the back of this, and you can just stick it to the back, and it has a slim profile. So that way you can easily fit it inside your pocket, and whenever you want to take pictures of your friends, family, maybe your kids, you can go to the back right here, pull down, and then we're gonna flip out the legs, and bam, you're good to go. So you can take portrait photos, and when you want to do landscape, you just pull off the magnet, slap it to the back, and you're good to go. So the only disclaimer is just make sure their phone is MagSafe, which is any phone from iPhone 12 and newer has that. So we're on 13 and 14 now. But great little gift. So this next gift I actually love and we use all the time in my family, and that is a subscription to Apple One Premiere. And what makes Apple One Premiere so great is when you look at the value of all the different things you get and compare it to if you were buying those separately through other companies, you're saving a lot of money with Apple One Premiere. But not only does it benefit that one person you're buying it for, but if they have an Apple ID family account, such as you're buying it for a child or a loved one where you have the family account with your Apple ID, you can have up to 5 accounts on this and they can take all the benefits from it as well. So the first benefit is Apple Music. Previously I had Spotify and we were paying $10 a month just for one user, and every time me and my wife wanted to listen to music, we couldn't do it at the same time. So with Apple Music, you can get up to 5 people listening to it. And now me and my wife don't even use Spotify anymore. I think we actually canceled it last week. So we've fully integrated with Apple Music, and it's been a great experience being able to listen to what we want on each of our devices. The next feature you get with that subscription is Apple TV Plus. And this is similar to Netflix or Hulu, where you can watch great content with movies and TV shows. 2 of my favorite TV shows are comedies. That is Ted Lasso. It is probably my favorite TV show now. I think we've watched through the series 5 times now. Our other favorite comedy is Acapulco. I probably said that wrong, but it's a great comedy. And I will be transparent, Apple TV Plus is a newer subscription service, so there's not as much content compared to Netflix or some other streaming services. But there are some great high quality shows that they're working on, and they continue to add on a regular basis different shows as well. Next is Fitness Plus, where you can get great workouts at home. And I love this feature. If I'm too busy to go to the gym, I can just pull up a workout and do it from my phone or the Apple TV or an iPad. My favorite workouts are the strength workouts, and they have different instructors you can choose from. What I like to do is filter it to my favorite instructor, which happens to be Greg. Greg does an awesome job. So you can choose ones that you like to follow and do those workouts. So it's a great feature to have and built into your package. Next is the News app, which gives you all the updates for all the big news companies around the world. So this is a great feature. You can combine all these different news subscriptions into one package, which makes it very affordable. And if they like playing lots of games on their smartphone, that's where Apple Arcade comes into play. So they get great high quality games for the iPhone through the arcade subscription that doesn't cost any additional fee. So this is a great option for those that love to play games on their iPhone, iPad, or even the Apple TV. There are several games that are compatible for the Apple TV that you can play with that are great. And this last feature of the Apple subscription is great for those that are highly involved in the Apple ecosystem. And that is you get 2 terabytes of cloud storage using iCloud. And so that's great. Every time you take a photo on your phone, it'll upload to the cloud, and you never have to worry about having enough storage. I love that when I take a picture on my phone, within minutes, it will be on my Photos app using my Mac, and I can download it. That is a lovely picture of Cat5 wiring. Just so you know, we did buy a house recently, so that's why there's ugly pictures of walls and stuff. Speaking of homes, if you're looking at buying cameras for your home, and you don't want to pay for that cloud storage using that service like Nest or some other camera companies. By having the 2 terabytes of storage on here, if you buy cameras that are Apple Home compatible, you can use the 2 terabytes to connect as many cameras as you want, and it'll store up to a week's amount of footage that won't count against your 2 terabytes of storage. So that's another great feature that kind of integrates it all into one package that totally gets you involved. So the 2 terabytes are awesome, and building all that in makes the Apple One Premiere a great value. To break it down even further on how much you're saving, typically if you're getting Spotify for a family plan, that would be $15.99. If you're on Netflix, you're about $20. Peloton is for working out, that's $24 a month. Wall Street Journal is $4 a month, and that's just for one news company. And for Apple News, you get all of them included. Gaming subscription typically is $15, and 2 terabytes of storage, if you went with Google Drive, is $10 a month. So altogether, you're spending $85 for all those things separately. But if you get all with Apple, it's only $32.95 a month. And the easiest way to purchase that for them is to either buy a gift card if you're not in the same iCloud format with them. But if you do share an iCloud account, what you could do is the night before or even that morning, you could purchase it really quick. And then if you bought them like things like the Apple TV, they could start logging into those devices right away and surprise them that way. All right, that was a little long, but man, I just got so excited about that one. The last gift is actually the only one that I don't have, and that is the HomePod Mini. But if my wife happens to watch this may be a good gift suggestion, honey. I'm just saying. So the reason why I'm interested in the HomePod Mini now is that we are currently in escrow buying our first house, so hopefully we get it. And now with a new home, being a homeowner, I'm looking at smart home features that we can have in our home. And the HomePod Mini is a great addition to a home for the smart home features. So not only can you use it for audio, but if your Apple Music account, which you can get through your Apple One Premiere subscription that we just talked about, but it also works as a voice activation to do certain things in your home. For instance, if you have one HomePod Mini downstairs and one upstairs, they can act as intercoms. And that is great because installing a traditional intercom system can be very expensive, running wiring. You can also control a lot of your smart devices, such as smart door locks. You could unlock and lock them. You can control your lights from the HomePod Mini. You can also set reminders, add things to your shopping list, and the list goes on and on. But what makes the HomePod Mini unique compared to, say, Google or Amazon Alexa is, again, it just integrates very well with the Apple ecosystem. So if you're listening to a podcast on the HomePod Mini, you can walk over your phone and it can easily transfer it and continue on with your phone as you go out the door. Another great feature that's also in the Apple TV that we talked about earlier is Thread. And if you love fun colors, in the past year, they released some new fun ones, such as the red or the blue or yellow. So those are fun to add a little color to your home. HomePod Mini comes in at $99. So it's a great addition to your home to give more experience to your Apple ecosystem. I don't know about you, but I'm so excited for the holidays. And if this video helps take away some of that stress that you may be feeling about buying a gift, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to watch another video about the new Apple TV 4K, make sure to watch this video right here. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.